most people are missing, they always praying for opportunities. But when you pray, the devil also answers your prayer and God also answers your prayers. Because now you're like, okay, Masha is coming to Ladismith to teach Forex trading. And then funeral this side, which is death, that's your future. And then seminar here, where you have to make money. So you have to choose now. Say what? It's just Ladismith. Lady, oh, okay. Where's Father Smith then? Oh, Mr. Smith. Yeah. Hey, finally, guys. Finally. When are you coming? When are you coming, Ladismith? And in my mind, I'm like, where the hell is that place? Like, I've never been to Ladismith. It's Nambi, it's never been here. Even Newcastle, I've never been there. So it's like, yo, will they even come? Because I know you guys, you love funerals. You love funerals. When you get an opportunity, a business opportunity, you know what most people are missing? They always praying for opportunities. But when you pray, the devil also answers your prayer and God also answers your prayers. Because now you're like, okay, Masha is coming to Ladismith to teach Forex trading. And then funeral this side, which is death, that's your future. And then seminar here, where you have to make money. So you have to choose now. So you have two options. You choose death or money. Most people, they just choose death. Okay? So, but I'll finish early. We can be able to cover for the drinking part. When they come back from the graveyard. Yeah. Right, in front of you, it's Mashaya Aim Ted. Ublo. Albert. So, yeah. Now, I'm very delighted and happy to be here. Warm welcomes. And yeah. On Impov, I thought you guys are black. I'm like, Haibo, what's happening here? Why are these people so black? It's the classes. Sorry. Sorry. Right, to begin our work. Akona Manzila? Okay, okay. I think the length of our seminar will finish around 3 p.m. So how it's going to go, according to plan, I will do myself. But you can also go watch my episode on Top Trader SA. That is myself, story of my life. So after that, we're going to do the psychological part of trading. That is how I like to do things. And then we're going to do the charting, whereby I'll be explaining, breaking down the 714. And then lastly, we'll do Q&A, and then we'll have giveaways. Giveaways, right? Oh, yeah. Have you guys funded your accounts? Yes. Money goes into money. You can't come here expecting to make money with an empty account. We're here to make money, Chief. You want to make money, you still come with poverty. What are you doing? What are you trying to happen? You must fund, because the main reason why I'm here is for activation. So today we start making money. Not to say I'm here to listen so I can make money. No, go to church if you want motivation. I'm working with action people. People are ready to take action. Motivation doesn't pay school fees. 4 months now, December, we should be driving, grooving. January uniforms. What are you going to do to not complain? Yeah, bro? And soon most of you will be crying, hey, January. I never feel January. December for it's every day is the same. You always see me. I'm posting every day. I'm cruising nicely. One thing I really appreciate about success is that it can be copied. So is poverty or being broke. Having money or not and not having money is a result of you doing something or following someone. If you do something that a person who lacked money, you will also attain the same result. If you do something that a successful person was doing and you follow that consistently, eventually you will be rich. As a result, many businesses, they have competitors, but they all succeed end of the day. None of the businesses fail or none of the business will fail. So I don't understand this taxi association thinking. And it's very sad, guys, based when you look at social media, how the taxi industry, people, they always attack other people. Guys, at the end of the day, we all come from the same communities. Just because we come to the same community, another is driving an Uber or you're in a taxi, but at the end of the day, you're all the same. You come from the same place. So people, they often do this, which means now that end up confusing a lot of things that people are doing. Hey, so it's me, guys, it's me. Free hugs, anyone? Okay. So it's quite bad, right, on how it's doing. And sometimes when you are working and you don't understand the value of what you're doing, that's where the confusion is, because you are most likely to react in a jealous manner. For example, potential or profit potential. When you're doing Forex trading, you can make an infinite amount of money, right, over time, lifetime, let's say. So with the taxi industry, I think what they're misunderstanding is that they are in a business of public transport. They are making money to be able to take care of themselves and also do other things. So instead of expanding their horizon and doing other things, they take other business as a trade. And if you check, this is only happening in South Africa. I've been to most places in South Africa. I've done seminars in all 9 provinces. And in other places, you can see that the function is very good. Everything is there. No one can beat the other person. There's over, how many people in South Africa? 60 million? Oh, not metric, sorry. So there's, I'm forgetting the number, but there's about 88 million people are unemployed, right? And then I think I did a check recently, like over 20 million people use public transport in a day-to-day. So now, if you turn to check that 20 million people, maybe per trip it's 20 rands. How much is that? 20 million times 8 times 2, because that's a return trip. You go and you come back. So if you don't understand the potential of a place you operate in, that will make you to be jealous. Same goes with trading. There's a lot of money here. But one thing that you need to teach yourself at an early stage is to be grateful. Because if you're going to come here because you're like, yeah, this is the trade, I'll make $1 million, you will make $1 million, but not on one trade. Understand? So do not focus on this is the trade that I will make $1 million, because that is going to lead you to greediness. And you will never find yourself like, this is what I have to do every day. Consistency can never be taught. But consistency, I can give you an advice. Consistency is about doing something every day, bit by bit, and then eventually you get the results. It's same as taking steps. You're taking steps every day to do something. And one of the most important things that I'd like to teach you is you can never kill a habit. You have a bad habit, or you have a habit of jogging in the morning. So if you are tired of jogging and you want to stop, you can't just stop. You need to replace the habit of jogging. Maybe from the same time you used to jog, you can now get into reading. Maybe you can get into a dancing class or chess, but you cannot kill any habits. You can only replace. Same goes with information. It's not really because you're here, you don't have any information about Forex trading, but you have an amount of information that you've been practicing for the past period, right? But you have realized that the information that which I've believed in so much is not paying up. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't bring the change that I want, right? So for me, I did my work. I did the homework. I've been where you are. I've had the information you have. And then afterward, I changed my narrative. I changed the way I was looking at the market. And then I started to see things that most people, they don't see. Hence, that's why most of the time, if I share my charts whatsoever, I tend to go into disagreement with a lot of people. So now we are here to actually share the vision or to share the appearance of the market, because you need to change the way you're looking at the charts so that it can actually change for you in return, right? So the reason why most people are losing in Forex trading, it is simply because they are looking at the market for what they think the market is. They are never looking at the market for what the market really is. There's a difference, right? Because our minds, the way they work generally, if you are looking into, even if when you're looking at someone you don't know, for example, your mind already created a picture and the story behind that person. Oh, this person, this is how they're wearing, this is where they stay. So you have a geographical picture, like, okay, based on this person, this is what I can say. And then that's the storyline you have. And then when you get to talk to the person, like, hey, I had a wrong assumption of this person, you know. Maybe you thought it was a tag, like, okay, you can see that. So now you're like, okay, so when you get to say to the person, now you're like, oh, now I see, right? So the reason why most people have been losing in Forex trading is the wrong information that has been shared so multiple times. And you know what the mistake is? Repetition. Regardless whether something is wrong, if you keep saying it again and again and again and again and again, your mind ends up believing like this is the right thing. So let me practice this amount of information. Only later to find out that that information is still not accurate, which proves what? Regardless whether the information is if the information is wrong, regardless of how many times you practice it, the result will be the same until you change something in the transaction. So you can practice the amount of information, the wrong information, as much as you want, but it will never make it right. In Forex trading, it's much easier. If you practice wrong information, if you understand, you make money. If you don't, it takes your money away. So instantly you find out the actual results. Okay? So I am not an enemy with anyone. I'm not fighting anyone. That's why I never mention names. I do at times, but I roughly mention names. Why? Because I'm not fighting against anyone, but I'm fighting against the wrong information of which have been shared. Because when it comes to Forex trading, people, they know there's SMC, there's ICT, there's HLZ, there's supply and demand, there's trend line strategy, there's indicators. So all of those things. There's the bubble of candlesticks. So when you open the charts, when you are in front of the charts, all of these things come about. And which makes what? Difficult for you to make a decision, right? Because you're looking at this, you're like, how do you cheat yourself? You say, I'm gonna have this information for confluences, whereas the same confluences, they end up confusing you. So which proves what? In Forex trading, it's not about being smart. It's not about knowing a lot, right? It's not about you being wise with all the big words, the jargon, whatsoever. No, it's all about you knowing what the market is going to do, what time. Have you noticed that ever since I came up with the 714 method and bringing the importance of price and time, many people now, when on TikTok, you see them at night, and then you can see guys over here. So, ever since they haven't been doing that. But recently, once a person puts a vertical line, for you, you've been trading for more than 5. Have you ever seen anyone putting a vertical line in the chart? It's never made sense. No one ever put a vertical line. Like, why are you analyzing like this? You see, never. Everyone who started putting a vertical, they started right after I put the line there. So, many people I have changed, and I'm really glad of that. because I'm jealous. But some people, they take the information and then they change it. Why are you changing it? Because the information is working as it is. Take the information as it is, don't change it. That's where the confusion comes in. Because one person will see their first video looking at that like, okay, 714, yeah, is a trend line, it's going to break, come back, retest. Then there's the confusion. You see? Knowing when the information is not working, it takes wisdom sometimes for you to realize that, like, okay, what I've believed in so much is not working out. It's not about liking Mashaya. It's not about you liking people. There's so many Forex traders you've been looking up to. There's so many Forex traders you've been praising over years. But that got you nowhere. That got you nothing. You see? They've bought the cars. You posted, you liked. Oh, my brother, I like what you're doing. Oh, that's so good. But it doesn't pay the bills. Right? We want to make money. That's what is important. Make the money. How do we make the money? Not to say, hey, Masha, hey, I know, hey, Masha is my mentor. Hey, he bought a wild track cash. He has a BM. Hey, he has a big double story house. That will not feed your children. Talking about me. It won't. Right? So I don't want you to say, hey, 714 is working. Hey, Masha got this, Masha got that. No. It's about you. How much are you making with the 714 method? The story that I want to hear is your story of change, not mine. My story, I'm telling it myself. Right? I tell my story to inspire you so that you can make money. And then say, with 714, you got the point? Right? So that's what we want. Even if you're in debt, with the 714, I was able to make money for myself. I'm not going to take anybody's money. If ever you get an inbox from someone in account saying, hey, it's me, Mashaya. Hey, thank you for coming to my seminar. I know, hey, that's good. We have an opportunity here. Fuck that. Just tell a person to fuck off. Block. I will never inbox you. I'm not here because I need your money. I'm here because my main vision of doing all of these seminars around South Africa was to prove to you that Forex trading is not a scam. Forex trading is a good sportsmanship. Everyone can benefit from. No one should be hurt. No one should lose money unnecessarily. If you lose money, let it be of your own accountability. Not to just say, oh, I lost. What happened? You don't know. You see? So in trading here, you are here to learn, to make money for yourself, to trade for yourself, and actually benefit from that. Right? So we've had the lack of copy trading last year. That's where I was able, even in copy trading, you weren't giving me any money. You fund your account, you link indirectly. The only thing that has kept my reputation high and clean is because I respect people's money. I respect people as they are, and I respect people's money. We all make money from the market. I don't make money when you lose, and you will not make money when I lose as well. That's the storyline. Okay? So are you ready to make money? Wanna make money? Wanna make moolah? Yeah, you guys, you seem tense. What did debit orders do? 15 guys. I came on the wrong date. Like, hey, couldn't he come on another date? Yeah, so that's about it. What I'm talking about right now, basically, I'm talking to the person. Before the trader, you are the person. Because now, if I just come here and then I open the chat, that's what most people do in terms of seminars. They bring you all together like this, and then as soon as you sit down, you see here, it's breaking. If it breaks here, it's resisted. If it does, then that's where you lose it. Because you really get nothing. So you are trying to lay a house on water. Yes, you're building a house on water. Yeah. I want a metric when water. Hey, guys, I think this projector is not projecting. Because what I'm seeing here is not what... Okay, so I'll keep talking. So, in as much as we want to make money, right, I highly advise that we not make money only to lose money. We should make money to keep money, to maintain money, to grow money, right? Many times we've seen people, they've had money and they've lost it. Even here, back on, right? They just want to get back to that point. You blow it. You've blown it. Either way. Rough money, gone. You see? So, the point is, money is guaranteed. But how long do you keep the money? How do you make the money work for you? That's where the question is. So a lot of people have received a lump sum of money, but today there's no evidence of that. Which shows what? The problem is not in money. The problem is in maintaining and conserving the money after you get it. So in order for you to be able to do that, you need to align yourself before the money comes so you don't get carried through. One way of making sure that your money, you spend it well, is to have a plan in place before the money comes. How do you draw a plan? How do you set goals or financial goals? Financial goals, you focus on priorities. You are not really here because you love Mashaya. Oh, Mashaya, I can't sleep, I dream of him. Oh, Mashaya. No, you are here because you need to know how to make money, right? And it's not wrong. You don't have to like me because liking me won't pay for your bills. You are here to learn how to make money because you can like me and still not make money. So it's pointless at the end of the day. Like, he came, I saw him. And then what? Nothing. So, understanding that you are here because you want to buy your house, or you want to pay off your bond, you want to buy a car, you want to start a business, you want to renovate your house, you want to extend your business. So those are the actual reasons. So the reason why you are here is because you want the how to. How then from this point do I make money? You see? So the transition of which we make money is Forex trading or through the charts. So once you understand and break down the things happening in the charts, that will make it much easier. You get what I'm saying? So now if you set your goals based on the priorities, what is important. Fun never ends. When I was in school, teachers were saying that you'll have as much fun as you want back then and even today. Right? It's still ongoing, okay? But I'm a Christian, I don't like fun. Yes. So, now, being in line of yourself, knowing who you are. Like, one thing that most people, they struggle with, it's, I think it's appreciation or validation, whereby if you do something, you want to tell someone, so you could be validated. So validation can come in the form of a house, in the form of a brand, you're wearing branded clothes. Validation can come in so many ways. So there's a lot of things that you will be doing. Maybe a bigger house, because you want people to say, wow, hey, see you. Also goes with trading. When you make profits, you want to tell someone, you know, just go there, hey, I made money, I made this much money. And then, but what I'm trying to bring to you, try to be happy within yourself. You don't need validation from outside. Let it remain inside, be happy, and then say, okay, I've done this, what's the next thing? Because this thing of trying to show people that you've made it, you made this much money, it will attract other negative energies of which you will not need. And then those energies will affect your focus, will affect your business in general. Right? Right now, many people, they don't believe in Forex trading. I'm going to Mashai. Who's this Mashai? Yeah, I'm going to the seminar. It's a scam. This thing doesn't work. This thing doesn't work like this. So once you start making money, then you post on your WhatsApp, you're showing them. First thing, get a call. Hey, my bro, hey, I need money. I have a small problem. Yeah, it's urgent. Urgent on whose money? As soon as you start making money, now they're coming to loan the very same money that they didn't believe in. They were saying it's a scam, it doesn't work, you will not make money. Right? So, you must be mindful, you should be careful of that. Keep your business to yourself. When you're starting off to trade, be selfish, guys. Focus on yourself. Put yourself first. An example that I'm going to give you on putting yourself first. Many of you want to make money. You are going to make money, right? And then the first thing when you make your money, what do? I want to make my mother proud. You go back home, you build that bigger house, you extend it. Maybe you build a house like mine, double-story house with a swimming pool. all floor paved. You do that, you build everything, you put the aircon, so she has her own weather channel, she's controlling everything, nice, lekker. So you spend your money. Maybe, I think my house cost me close to 2 million building that. So you do all of that because you want to make your mother proud. After a while, shortly realizing, and why are you doing that? The first thing I warned you about, validation. You've always noticed that in your family you are not the favorite child. So you building a house for your mommy because you want her to approve of you. And then even regardless of what you do, still doesn't matter to her. She doesn't care. So what am I saying? Put yourself first. When you make the money, save yourself first. You can always go back home at a later stage. But after you have found your own place, right? If they don't accept you back at home, there is Kumbule Kaya. The show will help you. But that's a trap most people are falling into. And I've once seen a post on TikTok with similar stories. Oh, the post was, what is your biggest regret? And many people have that regret. And most people, once they get a permanent job, they take what? A bond. You take a bond or you get a house loan, you go to the bank, they give you that money, maybe like 1 million. You go back home, you build a house. And then you still, the way they treat you, it doesn't change. You can't pluck out the house and move out. You see? Now it's a challenge. You're stuck there. And then what the sad part is, now you have to move out of the house because the behavior at home is not changing. It's still toxic. So now you have to rent and pay that bond. And you can't cancel a bond. Because if you cancel the bond, eventually you have minus that amount in your in your financial records. So please, once the money comes, save yourself first. Do the same thing I did. I've always been a poor boy. Most people, they say, Masha is rude because now he has money. Guys, I've been poor to the last. My whole 10 years of going to school, I never carried even 50 cents. I only listened to him. Poo, 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 poo. But I never carried money to school. I'm a granny's boy, right? So all my grandmother cared about was I've eaten, uniform is there. Even Christmas clothes, there wasn't all of that. I'd wear something up until it's worn out or teared or whatever, right? So the only priorities for her were survival, food, shelter. That's it. Everything else, nada, right? So looking at where I come from and where I am right today, it's very much impossible because what I was taught is survival, not growth, not expansion, not reaching out, not helping other people, not public speaking, and all of that. Those are things I learned in a way. So most people, they say, Masha is rude because now he's got money, he has this, he has... No, guys. The only reason I am like this is because I've been poor, and if you are poor or you are broke, you want people to sympathize with you. So you're always closing in on yourself, and you're always wishing and hoping that people can reach out to you to help you. And I've realized that doesn't help. Wanting people to feel sorry for you doesn't help, right? Just like if I'm going to say, fuck poor people, people will catch strays, will be offended. But you are broke. That's a fact. You see, I'm not saying that because I'm being rude. I'm just saying that straight in your face because I know it doesn't help. Whatever you're thinking in that time, because right now when you're looking at, you're judging yourself based on your finances, but that is not the truth, right? I came from nothing to something to someone today. So it's all about making money, know how to make money. Provided, hence when I started my career, I had someone like myself. I'll be far off. I don't know how far, but that's what they say. So, but I'm happy where I am. But you will still say you'll be far. This featherness is well explained by people who recently learned the Forex, the 714 method in particular. There are people who learned the 714 method last year. Others, they learned it this year. But so many people have made so much money in 1 year. I started trading in 2018. 2018, I was still, after college actually. I got introduced in Forex trading when I was in college. Then I started working on it the following year after I finished. So from 2018 up until today, that's about 8 years. So in that 8 years, I was just checking recently, doing an introspection. I've been losing for about 4 years, and then 4 years into profits, after I realized that the information that I've been practicing and having all of that actually doesn't work. So after I made the change, then that's where the money started to come. And then that's where I gave up all of the former information, right? So I've been in profit for like 4 years. So the 4 years of me being profitable, there are people who learned the 714 method 3 months ago, 1 month, 2 months, 1 year ago, and they are making good money, right? In total, I think we have people who've confirmed over this last year to this year. Already we have people, more than 6 people who've made over $1 million in profits, trading for themselves, not giving Masha their money to trade. You see? Even there in Ladismith, there was one in Newcastle, there was one guy as well who's like done very well. There is a lady, is there anyone here on the chat box? Okay, there's another there's another group for active traders. So 714 method trade, people who only trade 714. There's a group for them. So in that group, there is a lady called Zama. She started following me, I think, after I did a seminar in Durban. And then afterwards, she followed through, and then she was able to get motivated, and then she started trading. She started trading exactly from June. Towards the end of May, in June. 2 months of her trading, she's already made over $500,000. Yeah, bro. Over $500,000. I'm not there holding hands with her and say, yeah, press here, press there. No. The same way that I talk to everyone. That's how they make money. You know. So she's made a lot of money to the point where even she sent me withdrawals. I'm like, hey, come on. You got this now. So you don't need validation. You got this. And that's the point where I wanted you to get. To see the truth about Forex trading and make money that you see. In the first place, yes, you may make small withdrawals. Maybe you make 10K, you withdraw that. You make 5K, you withdraw that. But at some point, you need to stop trading for survival. Now you trade, maybe you're like withdrawing 50K a month or 100K a month. That is easy, right? It's easy because it's like 10,000 every day for like, you know? Easy. But it's all about following the same routine, the same thing every day. You don't change today, you're doing this, tomorrow you're doing that. One of the most challenging things when it comes to Forex trading, it's closing your mind. Because you're going to do 714 method, but you still have your other peers who are doing other stuff. And then whenever you see a signal for yourself, you are listening to other people, hey, guy, hey, you see, it's on the other block, it's going to do this. And then you doubt your own judgment, you doubt your own perception, you do that other block, and then like later it does what you want, but I was right, you know? So how many times do you want to feel disappointed in that way? You see? So realizing that this information doesn't work. And also I'll bring your conversation to this. Don't be falsified or don't be misled by people who appear to be making money through Forex trading on the social media. If you see my video, I'm always with myself and the team. Whether it's a crazy video, or we're just trading, or we're just somewhere, but it's me. I work alone. I do me, right? So, with that being said, I'm saying you are the real trader, or you are about to become the real trader. So, do not confuse what you will be doing with other people. A lot of people out there today, they're acting as if they are posing, as if they are making money from actual trading and not. But they're actually just working for brokers in terms of marketing, making sure that the broker is out there, it's being seen every day. And they've been giving test account, that's why they full matching, because it's not really money that they work for. So if you're getting a salary from a broker, do you see any necessity to work? No. Do you see any necessity to trade? No. Because all you have to do is just influence people. And that's where the difference between a mentor and an influencer comes in. You have those guys of which they influenced you to get into trading, but they never really mentored you to be a Forex trader. And those are the people of which you're like, this guy is my mentor. Hey, he's my mentor. A mentor is someone who shows you the step by step. This is what you do. This is what you do. Okay, you here now, do this. Okay, you do this, you do this. Okay? But these guys, you all look up, it's always like, hey, I'm China, I just got this. Hey, you can see I got a new Gucci t-shirt, bro. This was 40K. You see? Hey, look at the shoes. How guys, she's laughing at my shoe. Yeah, so, all of that doesn't help us end of the day. Someone bragging about what they've bought, what they now own, and just like when they pose with that they bought houses or a house, or if they brag about having a house whatsoever, why are they always outside? We understand it's your house. Why are you always outside? Hey, just bought a house. How? Where are the keys? You're always posting outside. We never see you inside. Never. But it's your house. And even if they post, sometimes they just take the car, go to a new built house, or maybe their building is not yet finished. They park the car there and just take a picture. Hey, my new project. How? Why are you outside still? You see? So, do not be misled. This has happened for so long in this Forex industry. There's a difference about being really successful and being really making money than actually faking it. There's this guy, I'll mention him, Lesiba Tonton. That guy, he's been into Forex trading like way long. I think over 10 years now, from 2015 up until. He's always been claiming to be a multi-millionaire making money. Only recent, he's posting a video say, I finally bought my first house. How? When you said you were a millionaire back in 2015. You've never afforded to buy a house. And when he did that video to show his house, he's just showing the floor. Yeah, as you can see here, hey, guys, hey, it's my house. Yeah. What I'm going to say to you is check how many days going forward he's going to be posting content in that house. Guys, there's nothing wrong about booking a house. I've been to so many locations, beautiful places. Do you mean each and every province that I've been to, I should take a picture? Guys, now I have a house in Mpumalanga. Hey, now I just bought a house in Limpopo. Yeah, guys, hey, now I'm in Cape Town. This is my penthouse, guys. Why? It's approval. Loaz?
Yes, they're coming to visit.
Okay. So, do not be misled by so many people. They are just working for brokers, and you see here, this is me, 714, and 714 here. So, do not be confused. I don't work for any broker. I'm not, what is this? I'm not a run boy, whatever, ice boy for brokers. I do me, I do my own thing. That's why I can say fuck. It's been recorded. Fuck. So, I do me, guys. I don't report to anyone. I'm doing this because I love it. I'm independent. I'm moving on my own. And that's the same thing I would like to pass down to you. Being really happy, being really free, making your own money, and finding value in what you do. Okay? So, understand the truth and believe in that. Moving forward, this is part of psychology. I did mention in the beginning of this, like I'm going to cover this. So this is part of psychology. Emotions. Most people are emotional when it comes to the charts, especially after they executed their first trade. But your emotions are merely emotions, right? You're just being fearful whatsoever. It doesn't help. So understanding that fact, which is information, and how you feel, it doesn't correlate. You can be doubtful or do whatsoever in terms of your emotions, but it doesn't move the markets, especially women. You can cry as much as you want, it's going to crash. Close the fucking trade. For some people, they see the trade is going in a loss. You had 1,000, it went to minus 100, minus 200, minus 300. Oh, God, please, my father. Close the trade, And then you'll have the Grootmans here. They opening a trade. Maybe account is 10,000. Open 50 lots. Drops 30 pips into loss. Hey, Papa, you want food? Hey, leave me alone. Hey. So why are you kicking the dog? Close the damn tray. You see, so people will be kicking the dog, doing all of that, screaming or shouting to your wife and children. Just close the damn tray. Cut the emotions. Because you will make money after that. Right? I've done this several times. So, closing a trade doesn't mean you lose. As long as you have capital, you can still trade back your account. So it's easier for you to actually make money. Right? So, okay, so while I'm talking here, if you have a problem based on opening your account, making a deposit, we're going to do a draw also. So I'll be giving away t-shirts. This, he stole this one. So we're going to be giving away t-shirts. Signals are back, so I'll be giving away signals. Someone will win signals, and then someone will win the book. So I will courier it to you, to the person who's going to win. Or unless you go back to with me, APM only 2 people. That's it. I can put you in the back of the range of it. So someone will win a mentorship, full mentorship. What else?
Someone will win all of these.
Oh yes, ladies. So you have multiple options. Yeah, I'll give you extra private sessions there. So yeah, that is what we're gonna be doing. So we're just gonna to minimize the amount of people who are gonna win. We'll be giving away 10 t-shirts. If you don't get a t-shirt, you can still order your t-shirt. We'll courier it to you. It's here. I'm in Stanga. This is Ladismith, so it's not too far. I think you can get it the following day. Okay. So yeah. Guys, where's our cable? Right, Sanja, living here, right? I was right thinking I am savings. Iflewe faka phela u-HDMI kukhona ulokhu nje la HDMI ithola i-remote yeah. Wireless. Press apply.
Press the sauce. I have to connect on here.
At least ikhona oqala uyenza kahle. Where's my board? Do I use the board or do I use this one? I like to use that one. The license. Right, so what I was talking about right now, it's part of psychology. What affects your psychology in terms of trading? It's what I started with, right? Information. You know trading. That's why some people, they come to me and say, Mashaya, I know 50% of trading. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. How do you calculate that you know 50% of trading? Yeah, but you can't even make 50% of the profit. So, understanding that will eliminate a lot of things. Before I go into the work, right? Information. If I said I will be here today, but I didn't give time, you are going to be skeptical. What time is he coming, right? But hence I did say I'll be here from 10, but seminar starts at 11, right? I was late. I got delayed by a few quits there, but I passed them. You know. Yeah, so don't buy a quit, please. Don't buy it. Just don't. I passed like 11 quits on the road. I'm like, what is happening here? You know. And please, when you buy your first car, don't do this thing of going there, you praying for the car now. Oh my God. Oh. Especially me. My Francis, car. Oh, thank God. 2 months, that thing will need service. God will not be there. You have to pay for it. That's how it works. You have to pay for service. So, hey, never mind. Okay. So now here's the thing. Information. If you get the right information, it makes you to be patient. But once you don't have accurate, good information, you become impatient. So knowing the time to trade and what price to buy or either sell, that eliminates you to be impatient. Hence I say just wait for the day. You wait for the right time and then you initiate based on the information that you have. Right? So telling you the right time to trade, that kills what? Impatience. Because hence I said I will be here and then did not give you time. Some of you will be here by 7, some would come by 9, some would come by 10, and then you'll wait, and then after that you leave. You see? So, and then when you leave, and then I arrive, and then you see the video, you're like, how? Masha came, but I was there, I left. It doesn't mean anything. So yesterday in Newcastle, I got there very late, right? I'm not a morning person, guys. I'm not a morning person. If I wake up early, maybe I wake up around 10, 11. That's it, right? Yeah, that's freedom. So if I wake up early, that's my routine. So yesterday, I tried to wake up early by 7, 8. I was leaving Stanger, coming this side. It's 4-hour drive coming this side. So I think we got here like 1 p.m. with the roads being maintained and all that's coming to this side. Which is a good thing because now roads are being maintained and all that, which shows that there is a development. And if you tend to check the government plan, is that before they do renovations and expansion in some malls and whatever, the first thing first is infrastructure, the road. How are those things going to get there? Okay, so they have to fix those things, making sure that they're actually good. So that really helps, okay? In terms of the infrastructure. So you need to know exactly what is happening and how it will happen, okay? I'm saying that because of information, timing. So they knew what time I will come and then they